rays, and on we'll go, through the wastelands, through the highways, and on we'll go. And we'll grow in number, fueled by them to see the horizon, turn us to thousands. And we'll grow in number, fueled by them to see the horizon. Wastelands through the highways, till my shadow turns to sun rays, and on we'll go, through the wastelands, through the highways, and on we'll go. Hold me close till I get up. Time is barely on our side. I don't wanna waste what's left. The storms we chase are leading us, and love is all we'll ever trust. Yeah, no, I don't wanna waste what's left. And on we'll go, through the wastelands, through the highways, till my shadow turns to sun rays, and on we'll go, through the wastelands, through the highways, and on we'll go. Finding life along the way, melodies we haven't played. No, I don't want no rest. Echoing around these walls, fighting to create a song. I don't wanna miss a beat. And on we'll go, through the wastelands, through the highways, till my shadow turns to sun rays, and on we'll go, through the wastelands, through the highways, and on we'll go. And we'll grow.
Yes.
And well, I don't have time today, and I do it so fast. Sorry.
It's all right. It's okay. I know that. It's okay. Let's just say hello to Irene. Hello.
Hello.
Welcome.
Hello.
You have been rushing back, yes?
Yes.
Okay. Well, we have just seen the first answers to the first questions. Okay, we have not seen yours because you weren't here. Okay, so we have been very well behaved. Right, we were doing Judith, as you heard. Okay, Judith. Well, as you said, this would need redoing. So I suggest you do it again and you send it to me.
Okay.
Okay, I will correct it with no problem, because I think you deserve an opportunity to do it again.
Thank you.
So you take it.
Okay, thank you.
Okay. Now, so we'll see Irene's answer to the first question. Can you tell me in one or two sentences what the speaker was talking about? And I think she does it perfectly. The speaker was talking about the minimum wage being the lowest amount that employers can pay workers, and revising both its advantages and its downsides. So that gives a view of the general side, which is they're talking about the minimum wage, and it gives a little bit of information that is speaking about advantages and disadvantages. So I think she did it really well.
Yeah.
Okay.
Thank you.
Yeah, I think we all agree, don't we? Right. So let's go to the question. What arguments the speaker gives for and against the minimum wage? The speaker gives different arguments for. He states that the minimum wage helps reducing. Well, reducing, I would have said reducing, but it gave me an error, so I thought that it might be reduces as is speaking in general. He states, so it's in general, so it's present simple. Okay, so because if you can see, he states that that the minimum wage helps reducing. To be honest, I think it's acceptable in speaking, but in correct grammar, it's present simple. So reduces, okay, because we.
So I removed help.
I've done it. I removed it.
Okay.
Okay, so he states that the minimum wage helps reduce poverty and makes sure everyone earns enough money to survive. Actually, if you think of it, it makes sense because it's in present simple. So, but it's acceptable to have that mistake. I think I would have it as well. So there you go. Earns enough money to survive. Also, it pursues a main purpose, that is avoiding discrimination due to gender, race, or age. Just a note for Judith and Gabriel, if you have any questions about Irene's writing, you let me know, because it's very possible that you have a question there, because Judith has a further range of vocabulary. So if you have a question, just stop me and I'll answer it. Okay?
Okay.
Yes. Right. So also it pursues a main purpose, that is avoiding discrimination due to gender, race, or age. What's more, it reduces the chances of people turning into drugs or prostitution to earn easy money. I'd like to let you know, guys, turning into is metiéndose. It's a way of explaining how to get into something, turn into. Okay, so when you imagine you want to be a football player, but you're still not a football player. You train a lot, and then you turn into a football player. Okay, you change It's like the word get. You get to be something. Okay. So what's more, it reduces the chances of people turning into drugs or prostitute and easy money. Moreover, thanks to the minimum wage system, employers cannot, and here I corrected explode for exploit. Okay, because explode is actually used for physical explosions. Exploit is more in the context we are in society.
Okay.
So we can now take off exploit people by making them work long shifts and receiving little money. Okay, you guys know the word for shifts?
No, I don't know.
No.
Okay, a shift is what? Okay, I'm gonna explain in English. A shift is your day, your working day. Okay, if it's 8 hours, it's 8 hours. If it's 4, it's 4. A shift of. Okay. So, what the translation in Spanish? Who can tell me in Spanish?
La jornada laboral.
Yeah, exactly. A shift. Okay, so a shift. Okay, so you can have an 8-hour shift. You can have a morning shift. You can have an evening or a night shift, or you can have a split shift. A split shift would mean 4 hours, maybe 4 hours in the morning and 4 hours in the evening. Okay, you get what split shift means?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yes.
Gabriel?
Yes.
Okay, just making sure. Right. So work long shifts and receiving little money. On the other hand, retractors defend that minimum wage law could make employers refuse to hire people. We know the meaning for refuse? Guys?
I don't understand the sentence.
You don't, or you do?
I don't.
You don't.
No.
Okay, so
Making employers refuse to hire people. Hire, I don't know who is
the word for
what is hire.
Okay. You hire someone when you are the employer. You know who the employer is?
Yeah, el empleador, sí.
Yeah.
Sí.
Yeah. You hire someone when you give him a contract, when you give him a job. Okay, so hiring.
Como un contrato.
Yeah, contratar. Yes. To hire someone. In another context, to hire something could be to hire a car. An object is to have something for some time and then you give it back. For example, when you come in an airplane and you land, you go in a rent a car and you hire a car or you rent a car. Okay, in another context, but here is giving someone a contract. Okay. So
refuse is como que lo rechazan, ¿no?
Yes.
Entonces,
So the employers refuse to hire people. Okay. This has to start before. On the other hand, meaning in the other side, por otro lado, the retractors are the other people defend that the minimum wage law could make employers refuse. So this law can make the employers refuse to hire people. So they won't hire people because the minimum wage is too high.
Yeah.
The minimum wage is too high and they cannot pay. Okay, so and therefore less people would have a job.
Poca
Okay.
gente tendrá un trabajo.
Less.
Menos.
Yes, because what they defend is that if the minimum wage is $7.50 and they cannot pay it, they are not going to hire anyone.
Yeah, okay.
Instead of hiring 4, they will hire 3 or 2, and they will make them work more. So that's their point of view in this discussion. Okay, so less people would have a job, which directly affects economics, and that's their point of view. Okay, so also they would hire younger people. They would hire younger people to pay the minimum wage, because they have to pay older people more money. They can pay younger people less money. Okay. I think here in Spain it doesn't matter, but in England and in other places, older people are supposed to be paid more because they have more experience. Okay, so but I'm not 100% sure. That's a vague thought. Okay, es un vago recuerdo. Okay. So also they would hire younger people to pay the minimum wage. We know the wage, yes? We know what the wage is?
Salario, ¿no?
Salario.
Yep. Another downside is a disadvantage, okay?
Yes.
Another way of saying disadvantage is that this could not encourage. Do we know the meaning for encourage?
Sí, pero ahora no me sale la traducción.
Okay.
Yes.
Encourage is making someone do something.
Yeah. Okay.
Yes, so
Stimulate, ¿no?
stimulating someone to do something. Yes, that's a synonymous.
Encorajar, es que bueno, en castellano sería como coraje, ¿no? Que no tiene.
Well, it comes from Latin, but in Spanish would be alentar, animar. Yes.
Fomentar, ¿no?
Fomentar. I think fomentar is the correct word. Yes. Yeah. So encourage further education. So another downside is that this could not encourage further education.
Mejorar la educación.
Yes, encourage further education. Yes, encourage further education, because people would be comfortable. Here, I think it was a careless mistake. It's an M instead of an N.
Oh,
or an easy mistake in English spelling. We know that Spanish spelling is way much easier because we spell how we read, and so it's easier. But comfortable with N.
M. Oh, okay.
Okay, so because people would be comfortable accepting a lower life level instead of aiming higher and being ambitious. So they are accepting a lower life level instead. Okay, do we know the word for instead, the meaning? Do we know the meaning for instead? Instead is en vez de. Okay, so they would be happy and comfortable accepting a lower life level instead of aiming higher and being ambitious. Aiming means setting goals and working hard to achieve the goals. Okay, so aiming higher and being ambitious. Okay, so here we have a good explanation of of all of it with Irene's writing. So, thank you, Irene.
Thank you too.
Okay, Judith, don't forget to write your do your writing again and send it to me. I'll be happy
Yeah.
to correct it again. Okay,
Okay.
right, and right. Okay, so now. 1 second. We can hear a lot of background noise from someone.
Yes.
Yeah, it's like someone going up the steps or something. I don't know. Okay, right. So listening to the minimum wage is done. Speaking and listening. Right. 1 second. Give me 1 second. Okay. Oh, okay. Sorry. We have to go back to the minimum wage. Okay, Irene, we are going to listen to the audio again, and I want to see. Do you hear that noise as well?
Yeah, I'm hearing
Yeah.
it, and I have silenced my computer, and I'm not that.
I think it's not me either.
I don't listen anything, but
No.
no.
Okay. All right. Yeah, it's yours.
I know. Oh my god. But yo no oigo nada. I don't listen anything.
Because it's you.
Okay.
Now it's better. Now it's better.
Yeah.
No. Switch it on. It's better.
I don't know.
Okay. All right. So we're going to listen to the audio again, and I want to see if after we have worked on it, you have a better view or better listening of the audio. Okay.
Okay.
So let's go. Yeah.
Are you playing it?
Yes. You can't hear it?
No.
Okay. Oh,
No.
sorry. Because I was. Sorry. Good one. Good job. You said something. Sorry.
You're going to hear a talk
No.
about economics.
Yes.
You'll
Yes.
hear the talk twice.
Sorry.
The first time, just listen. Then I'll ask you to tell me generally what the speaker is talking about. Are you ready?
Yeah.
The minimum wage is defined as the lowest amount that employers can pay workers for a given amount of work, normally measured per hour or month. Most countries have some sort of law to decide how much the minimum wage should be. For example, in the UK, in April 2017, the minimum wage was increased to £7.50 an hour for adults. However, there are both benefits and
Here, as you can hear, it says in the UK, it was $7.50 an hour for adults.
Yeah.
Okay, so that means that who are not adults could be paid less.
Yeah.
So that's a good point.
drawbacks to this type of policy. £1.50 an hour for adults. However, there are both benefits and drawbacks to this type of policy. The biggest advantage
Okay, as it said, there are benefits and drawbacks. Drawbacks is another word for downside, disadvantages. Okay. Okay.
of the minimum wage is that it reduces poverty and ensures everyone has enough money to survive. A slightly different but equally important purpose of the minimum wage is to make sure there is no discrimination in salaries because of gender, race or age. In theory, it shouldn't matter what colour your skin is, you are guaranteed a certain basic level of pay. Proponents argue that the minimum wage also prevents people turning to illegal activities, such as drugs and prostitution, to make money, as they always have an alternative. Likewise, employers cannot exploit people in sweatshops or factories, working long hours.
Here, it says, likewise, employers cannot exploit. See, the word exploit is said there, not explode. That's for you, Irene.
For little pay if the minimum wage system is in place. On the other hand, many economists are not convinced that this system really helps the economy. If businesses have to pay a minimum wage, often they simply don't hire people because they can't afford to. So overall, less people have jobs and the economy is in a worse condition. It must also be said that people in minimum wage jobs are often not poor, but just young. Normally, companies pay the minimum wage to younger workers and refuse to hire older people. Finally, some say the minimum wage discourages further education and removes motivation, as people accept a low-level job with a comfortable wage instead of aiming higher to earn more money. Overall, I'd say it's hard to discount the humanitarian argument. While there are some potential downsides, there's little doubt that the minimum wage helps millions of people survive and live happier lives. It's here to stay, which is fine by me.
Okay. So, what do you? Well, where are you? What do you think, Judith? After listening to a couple of times and that we have talked about it, do you think it's easier to do a text about it?
Yes, yeah. Well, we listen for three, no, and or for two, and well, I don't know exactly, but yes, I think that it's easy to do a text. My God.
You understand the audio, okay?
Yeah, I understand.
All right. That's
all the things that he say, but yes.
Yeah. Cool. Okay. Right. So we are going to look into the. I'm going to stop presenting this, and I'm going to present to Google the other. Okay. Right. So we had to write a report about. The use of plastic, yeah. Actually, well, we have the three. We can go with the three. Well, yes. Why don't you guys read your own? And I have written the mistakes, so we can. I'll stop you when the mistakes are there. Is that okay?
Okay.
Okay.
Okay. Well. You can start, Irene.
Plastic has become the most used product, to the point that we will not know what to use instead. The issue is that the line which separates using from wasting is so tiny.
Okay, here I just gave you a suggestion. It's not
no, it's fair.
A correction. But I thought that for a line,
thin, yeah.
We want a thin because it can be very long, but not necessarily tiny. So thin means for the rest. Thin is delgado and tiny is pequeño. Okay, guys?
Yeah,
Okay.
it's better thing.
Okay. Sorry.
The line which separates using from wasting is so thin we do not always see the problem, making it harder to solve it.
Okay, here you just you just forgot it. Well, that's it. Because you have to make something, make it. Yeah. Okay. Continue.
To fix a car that is not working, we need to find the piece that is causing the trouble. Paradoxically, that is the issue with plastic. We are so convinced it is the cheapest material that we cannot see the alternatives. Thus, we lend more weight to the assumption that it is convenient than to the fact that it is harmful. Therefore, we choose to remain comfortable instead of taking the high road, making an effort to stop it. Nevertheless, it is easy to expose the guilt without providing solutions. With regard to that, just a little research helps us name some alternatives, such as steel, glass, natural fiber, which may take longer to produce, but are reusable, so they have a longer useful life. In conclusion, solving the problem related to plastic and helping our planet to heal.
Okay, sorry. Here, the same mistake as before with the present simple. We got it with the present continuous for using for include solving the problem related to plastic. It is used for the future. So okay, so it's just a matter of relating. If we are speaking in continuous for the future,
cohesion.
Yeah. Okay. Sorry.
Okay. Our planet to heal is as simple as keeping in mind the proverb, "You get what you pay for."
I like it.
Thank
Okay,
you.
and this topic we have got is like for us perfect. Okay, Gabriel, it's your turn.
Okay. In this report, I'm going to talk about the plastic in the oceans. The plastic are very common in the society.
Sorry, 1 second. You say here the plastic, but when we speak about something in general, we don't use the. So it will remain or be only plastic.
It's
And
better. Okay.
in this case, as it's uncountable, plastic then is
Okay.
very common. And then here again, we have the same mistake in the society, but as it's
In society.
in society in general, then no the.
Okay. Because every products are grouped in it.
Okay, sorry. Every product, because we're speaking in general, and we're using the word every. If we say all, maybe all the products. It could be, in this case, all the product is wrapped.
Okay.
In it. Good.
Many products that we use daily contain or are made of plastic. The popularity of plastic is due to the low price of its production. Its many plastic features such as low weight and flexibility. However, the enormous consumption of plastic also brings many problems in the ecosystems. A large of part of the plastic end up
a large part of
the plastic end up in the oceans in a short time and polluting our oceans for decades.
Okay,
or
sorry,
even
sorry, 1 second, sorry. Here, the same as with Irene, as it's something that happens in general, is we use
okay,
present simple. Okay, so
pollutes.
again, pollutes. Okay,
Okay. It is estimated that more than 10 millions of tons
and
up ends end up in the ocean every year. Plastic don't pollute only the coast, but also affect our marine fauna. This is very dangerous because they can become entangled in plastic or be okay,
mistaken was fine.
for food and cause the poisoning
Poisoning.
and end uh, their life. As some solution, I think it would be good to reduce the consumption of plastic and avoid spending it on nonsense. Have a greater social consensus and avoid dirtying. Support the initiative of association that want to clean the oceans.
Okay. Stop. Full stop. Okay. I'm just going to give you 2 tips. You expressed it really well. You actually have expressed it really well. I do suggest that you practice pronunciation a lot
Yeah.
of pronunciation, because in words like because, you have to you can't make the mistake because.
Yes.
Maybe in other words it's acceptable, but words like because or would, you can't say wold or talc.
Good.
Okay, these
At
words
all.
these words, you have to try and manage them. Okay, but
Okay.
the writing expression was exceptional, really good. Okay, Judith.
Okay. I think the plastic is easy to use for doing, present continuous.
Yeah.
A lot of,
Okay, 1 second here. As you can see, it hasn't given it as a mistake, but we refer to plastic in general, okay? Because we're speaking about plastic, not a type of
Okay.
plastic, or okay. So when it's something concise, concrete, or when it's in general. Okay.
Okay. I think plastic is easy to use for doing a lot of packaging. We consume a lot of products containing plastics, packaged meat, chips, plastic bags, etc. And it's easy to produce and to keep the product fresh. And also, it's important to talk about the plastic industry. A lot of people lives.
A lot of okay. You wanted to say a lot of people live, right?
Yeah, live.
A lot of,
Vale.
a lot of people live.
Yeah.
Okay.
Live on oil, and there are many political interests. But now I think that
And
society-
here
that society-
the same mistake. Society in general.
Okay, I think that society is more aware about the problem of plastic. Okay,
Yeah, proper plastic.
on our planet or in
Yeah.
our planet?
On
On
our
our
planet.
planet. Okay. The problem is a global problem because we need and we have to change that we have done so far and start to start to use other.
Okay, here, if you going to say another material or other materials, it's up to you. You choose. But okay, so you said, I think you said another material. Or another materials, I think you said.
Yeah.
I don't know. I'm not sure, but so you say or another material or other materials. Okay.
That are more environmentally responsible. We have to change our way and doing things and search for the solutions I don't know.
Search for, no, yeah, for. It wasn't there, so now it is. Yeah.
And search for the solutions and implant them in our lives. We can change a little things we normally do, and another more environmentally responsible. For example, use a reuse.
If you say use a, you meaning one.
One, yeah.
You mean use reusable bags.
Yeah, okay. Use reusable bags. Use another. Use reusable bottles. Buy fresh products with another packaging and recycle more.
Recycle more. Okay, one thing that is just in the end. Here, the word is the main word in reusable is use, right?
Yeah, use.
Okay, so if you just put re in front, it shouldn't change the sound of use. So reusable.
Reusable.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. Right. I have one question. We have to change our way of doing things and search for solution. Okay. No, here we can change a little things we normally do for another more environmentally responsible. For example. Okay. All right. Okay.
It's correct or not?
Yes, I would change something, but okay, it's fine. It's fine. I'll have a look at it again. And here we're gonna give it only one option and start to use other materials,
Okay.
for example, that are here is just saying that. You don't want a coma there. Okay, right. So very good job, everyone. Actually, and we have 6 minutes to go. Okay, can you see me or not?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. Okay. So now we have 6 minutes to go. I would suggest because in the speaking and listening, we have to. I'm going to share the unit, speaking and listening. Here we go. Okay, here we have to speak, and we have to choose a topic. Choose something that interests you. Research a topic. Think of the main areas in a mind map. And talk about it in class. As we have already done the job with recycling, well, with plastic, I have suggested we can speak about recycling. And as we are very society caring people, so I think is perfect. Right. I have done a mind map. Do you guys know what a mind map is?
It's like a storm? Mind storm?
Well, Mindstorm is whatever you think, you write. But a mind map is more, it's
Specifically.
more Specifically, yes, because you write in the middle the main area, and then you split.
Okay.
So I wrote in the middle recycling, and then I thought of things. But if you have any suggestions of 4 areas about recycling, we could do 1 each. Okay, I'll go for mine.
I don't know.
I'll go for mine. I'll go for mine. My favorite is the process of recycling. Okay, I'll do another one. The habits at home. Okay, so we have the process of recycling, habits at home, hygiene is another area, and the consume of plastic. So 4 areas we can talk about, and I will start saying about the process of recycling. I would like to know how my government does it, because I recycle at home, but then I don't know what happens. So that's my suggestion for it to be more clear. What do you guys think about the rest?
In my city, I sometimes see the recycling truck passing by the streets, and we separate each thing: plastic, glass, paper, and I have seen a few times like they put it all into the same
That's what I mean.
place. So I think they tell us to recycle. Some of them, not all politicians, but they put the stress on recycling, and they can even fine you if you don't recycle. But then I don't know where that goes, and I would like to see it.
So it's a good area to talk about. What do you guys think, Gabriel and Judith?
There are machines who.
Sorry, there are
machines.
Machines. If you say
one, okay. There are machines who classificated the materials. I don't know how to. Yes, it's correct. Classificate the materials.
Classify.
Classify. Sorry. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. But, yeah. Okay. Sorry.
The materials, and well, I don't know exactly where how we do, but when we when we recycle plastic, we put the plastics, very kind of plastics in the same bag, and then they have to classify, and I don't know who do that part.
Okay, I have seen in television that happens, but I'm not very sure about it. What do you think, Gabriel?
My point of view is that I should be improved. For example, in my town, recycling is not encouraged so much. Also, the same truck collected all the containers.
So
it's
it doesn't it doesn't make much sense, does it?
Yeah.
So that's something that I think should change. Do you think?
Yes.
Do you agree that it should change?
Should change. We have que debería cambiar.
Yes, at least that we know what happens.
Yes. We don't know what happened, and we. I think that if the government want to the people recycling, it's important that we know how is the progress? No, I don't know.
How is the process?
The process. Yeah. I think that it's important that the government not only have to recycle to the people, if not, sino que deberían, if not they do.
No, it's not the occasion here. But you can say but.
But invertir.
They should invest.
They should invest in a machines who recycle better the products.
Okay, okay, in machines. Okay, I just want to make a note. You said the government wants the people. Okay, so here again, we're speaking about people in general. So the government wants people too. Okay, no there. Okay, pointed at that. So right, I think we are clear with that. What about habits at home? Habits at home is difficult to. I mean, it's difficult. It requires time. It requires habit, discipline. I mean, sometimes I'm not sure where does something go.
Yeah, that's important. That's important.
So,
because if you don't know how you to put, you don't do it correctly.
Yeah,
that's it.
And here, sometimes we have problems, but we learn so little because once I was in Germany and I tried to recycle, and they had like 8 different places, 8 different divisions.
Yeah. Yeah,
and it's like I only have 4 at home.
Yeah, and for example, here to find a place to take the batteries, it can be difficult.
Yeah.
And it has an aspect as if no one collects it ever, and it's all dirty. I understand that it's a society thing, but it's also like Judith said, they have to invest on this kind of things. So what do you think about the habits, Gabriel?
Sometimes it's difficult because you don't know where this product goes.
Or even sometimes you have to separate paper from plastic, or paper from a can, and it's time.
It's difficult.
It's at the end of the day, it's time. It's time of your life in order to improve as society.
Yeah.
But we need society also includes the government.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I think that there's little like social awareness because when we go to vote, no one gives the importance it has to recycling and to see how the government wants to improve that.
Yeah.
I think it's sad.
Very sad. Very sad. What about let's jump into the consume of plastic? Do you think it's so necessary to use so much plastic?
No.
I think that the vegetables, it's not necessary to go in a plastic bag. I don't know what they do this kind of things.
I start to think
not necessary.
Sorry, I have to stop. Vegetable, and fruit.
Okay.
Okay. But both vegetable, fruit.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah. Sorry.
And I was saying that I am starting to doubt that plastic is even necessary. Not so necessary, but even necessary. What do we need that for?
Yeah, maybe. I mean, I think we should work on it. I mean, I drink a bottle of water. I recycle. Okay, I bring my children up in recycling, 100%. But as we said, I don't know what happens with the bottle. But I'm happy if we had to get the water from somewhere else. I mean, but we have to work as a society. We don't actually care. If they don't care about the recycling, if they only say a little message saying recycle.
Mhm.
Yeah.
I've lived in England, and things there are very different in recycling, very different. And as I have heard, in Germany is even more. So we have a long way to go.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We have to work about it.
We have to work on it.
On it. Okay.
On it. And the last one I said was hygiene. I think hygiene. I mean, I think it's even, of course, it's positive for our own hygiene as a society. Because when you put a plastic bag full of plastic, water, vegetables, milk, it all becomes, and organic should go to the countryside, to the fields.
Mhm.
And that's where it should go, not to another place. So I think it's an important thing that we can support the recycling aspect.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You think so? Irene has had enough.
No, I had a long day. Sorry.
That's all right. All right, guys. It was good to see you. Do you have any more anything to add?
No.
No. Okay. I do want to say that Judith and Gabriel, you have to. It would be good you to practice.
Yeah.
Practice speaking. Okay, but it's not a very difficult road. It's not so difficult as you think. There are pronunciation units where you can work on, and your pronunciation will grow a lot. Okay, so I do encourage you to try and get a pronunciation lessons. Okay.
Okay.
And I'm sorry if I correct you too much, but
No.
No, I think that it's necessary.
it's my job.
Yeah, we are here for that.
Yeah. All right, guys. Well, I'm fine. I mean, it's 9:10. I mean, I'm fine. If you guys want to start leaving, it's fine. But I'm fine debating with you guys about recycling. So until Frederick comes up and says hello, I'm fine. He might has fallen asleep because of my boring lesson.
I feel horrible. Sorry.
No. Oh, where are you, Frederick?
I call from New York.
Oh, wow.
In the south of Andalusia. No, pues yo no sé si voy a intervenir muchas veces, lo quería hacer al comienzo para la dinámica, pero creo que no será muy necesario en el futuro. Así que rápidamente daros la gracia, la clase ha sido de verdad genial, lo hemos visto todo entero y deciros que para la semana que viene tenéis que hacer 2 unidades. Ya veremos si se va a corregir listening, speaking, writing o reading, eso es la sorpresa, pero para tener la formación completa en 3 meses del Trinity B2 como el objetivo que tenemos en común, eso es el ritmo de trabajo. Así que nada más, muchísimas gracias y buenas noches a todos.
Igualmente.
Igualmente.
Good evening, everyone.
Good evening.
Good evening.
Good evening.
Bye.
Bye.
Judy, don't forget to do the writing again, and I will happily correct it for you again. Okay.
Okay. I pass you with the email. Or...
Frederick, can she do it again on the application? Yeah.
Tomorrow she can do it again.
Okay. She will be able to do it again.
Will be able to do it again.
I do it tomorrow
Lo sabía.
in the morning.
Okay, great.
Vamos, j'étais pas prêt.
Guys, good job. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Have a nice week and weekend. Bye.
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 Bye. Bye, Gabrielle.